don't want nothing to be taken away from a great team game that we did have. And I don't want to be selfish to kind of focus or dwell on that. I think for us as a team, or me personally, a lot of tempers can flare. And, I was just teasing with coach, just letting him know like, that College Park almost came out me.
So for those of you who don't know, College Park is an area of South Atlanta known for being somewhat of a rough neighborhood. And this is where Cam Newton grew up as a child, so you can kind of get a sense of what he was feeling inside when Shaq, Lawson, and Raekwon Davis attempted to snatch his chain after the final whistle. Chain snatching is a huge sign of disrespect and a big no-no, as we've seen it happen before when a few years back when Aqib Talib decided to snatch his chain off of Michael Crabtree. This resulted in a scuffle and led to a huge fight breaking out the next time they met each other again on the field. So after the game, Cam said everything was all good as he recovered his chain. Mind you, this was a chain given to him by his own grandmother and all of his children and their birthstone on it. So this obviously held a huge sentimental value to the quarterback, and it's easy to understand why he freaked out. And whether or not Shaq or Raekwon knew of this info is up for debate, but I highly doubt they had any prior knowledge, and this was mainly something that struck in the heat of the moment. In the post-game press conference, when asked about the incident, Cam said, "I still got my chain. I got two of them. They were reaching for my chain though. They were reaching for my chain, and I kind of think that got under my skin. But yeah, through it all, man, listen, I don't want anything to be taken away from a great team game that we did have." Here, he said all the right things because this was a huge moment for Cam. He was a guy that went unsigned for 86 days during free agency as team after team passed up on him. So this was vindication after getting his first W in a Patriots uniform and ultimately getting the monkey off his back. And during Sunday's game, you've got the Miami Dolphins, who last season ended up beating the Patriots and costing them home field advantage throughout the playoffs. So this defense entering the game, knowing Cam had gone winless in his last 8 starts, but when Cam starts running the ball for a total of 75 yards and rushing for 2 touchdowns, you can kind of tell this defense didn't like being showed up. And to make matters worse, I think opposing teams, if you had to ask them who they hate celebrating touchdowns the most, it would probably be Cam Newton. For some reason, opposing teams just seem to not take his over-the-top celebrations too well. As we've seen in the past, many teams have retaliated in anger. On top of that, Cam is arguably one of the best trash talkers in the league. This is the same guy who got angry and trash talked a 14-year-old at a football camp when the kid was trolling him about his Super Bowl loss. Anyways, at the end of the game, it appears former Patriots linebacker Kyle Van Noy and Patriots offensive lineman Jermaine Elinor got into a verbal exchange before the linebacker began to turn his attention to Cam. And then another former Patriot, Landon Roberts, then proceeds to get in the face of Cam, and this is when Raekwon Davis and Shaq Lawson attempt to snatch the chain off of Cam's neck. The quarterback was held back by teammates Julian Edelman and Rex Burkhead, as this could have been another Talib Crabtree moment again. Anyways, you can sure as hell bet the next time they meet in December, this will definitely be a game to watch.
Yeah. Playing off. What? Oh, no. What happened in the Super Bowl? Super Bowl. Hey, what? Hey, can I ask you a question? Oh, he was fruity. Hey. Did you tell Von Miller Happy Father's Day? Playing off. What? What happened in the Super Bowl? What happened in the Super Bowl? Damn. What you say? What you say? I said I was gonna fight him. Von Miller. Let's go work. Von Miller. Hey, I'm a call. He's not that small. Can we take a picture? Don't scare you. Did you tell Von Miller Happy Father's Day? Hey, I'm a call up Von Miller. Why you get scared? Why you back up? Wait, you should. Why? You broke a little too close.